Well, hey, this is Jerry with What's Broke Today, and we're getting started on episode 6 of Rusty. And I was going to start out with the... Okay, so I got that all welded up, and actually that really stiffened that up quite a bit. And then next thing, I put it back up here with my tech screws, and I'm just going to spot weld that across there. And that's warm when those sparkles land in your ankle. All right. And that gets that nice and solid, and then with it being mounted up there solid, I can get a new sanding disc in this. And then I can come down through here and clean these up. And then I get to have this ready to weld the outer to the inner. Some of those may require a little more massaging than I'd intended. That's it. Some of those I might have to grind down a little, but yeah, that's looking good. All right, well, I think another little tidbit that comes in handy is my sanding disc here, I caught it on the edge of the metal and cut it. Works really good for stripping this paint, because you can see the piece that I haven't, I took some off of this end, but where I haven't took it off that square, turn this down so you can see, but I can get off away from the edge. And my mask is in there, so I got to take a breath and then sand. And in no time at all, and this is probably like a 80 grit, 2-inch wheel, and I can knock that paint off there pretty doggone quick. And that's the factory paint and primer and e-coat and everything coming off. Yeah, but anytime you're grinding paint off or anything like that, don't do what I just did. Wear a respirator. Oh, you gotta go. I got my duplicolor rust fix, and dog, you can't be here for this. I got my plates welded on the inside, and I don't know what the dog cat must be nearby, but shake up this real good, and then you just
Charges have been filed over a shooting.
You spray it on.
November 19th, according to Morgan County Sheriff Stephen Brayley from California.
And it was wants 2 or 3 light coats. And unlike other paints, they actually
allegedly stolen from a nearby park. Brayley
recoat this within a couple minutes. And then it's got to set 24 hours before I can put anything on top of it. And then
hearing is December 5th. A United Nations agency reportedly wants Americans to eat less meat because of climate change.
so we'll get that coat on and then wait a couple minutes and we'll add another coat. We're getting started on coat number 2.
Thursday night reported an inch is possible. Temperatures dropping down to just above freezing conditions overnight early morning Friday. Friday's daily high just above 40 possible, and northeast winds 15 miles an hour. Low 30s for Friday night. Average mid to high 40s for the warmest conditions Saturday and Sunday, partly sunny. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, mostly sunny and mid 40s. Right now it's clear skies and 34 degrees.
Okay, we're going to do final coat.
You've invested in Case IH equipment now. Get the best return by investing in Case IH leading lubricants, grease, and filters. Available from Gallatin Truck and Tractor in Gallatin, Missouri. Genuine Case IH maintenance products meet the exact specifications of your equipment and are engineered to extend service intervals, protect retail value, and keep equipment running. Genuine Case IH maintenance products. Available from Gallatin Truck and Tractor in Gallatin.
All right. Now we got to let this set 24 hours. Well, with all that, spraying that rust fix on the rust, it says on the can it's supposed to turn the rust black, but I'll say some of it kind of looks black, but most of it still has a brown tint to it. But I've got it all coated, and we'll just see how it does. The inner rocker or outer rocker here actually has the most of that black color to it. So, but yeah, just got to let her set 24 hours and then be time to start putting this all together. Our next step I'm going to do on my treating my rust is I got some Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 rust reformer and seal, which is supposed to be some kind of a undercoating stuff. So I taped off where I'm going to weld, and you spray this on just like paint, and it's about the same consistency as black paint. And I taped off where I'm going to weld later because I don't want to be welding with this stuff on the back side. And even though I don't know how, it's going to be thin enough, I don't think it'd even burn. Even though some of that down there, when I do my plug weld, I'm going to hit that. So, all right. And this says recoat with, 1 to 8 minutes. And I'm going to spray this on the back side after I get everything done. Okay, this will be coat number 2. Alright, well there we go. I got the 2 coats it recommends put on the cab corner, and there's our outer rocker. So that all looks real good, and then I got everything that's exposed under here, so wait a little bit, pull my tape, and gotta wait about an hour, and then I can start assembly, get this stuff put together and start welding. Well, my undercoat, it said a little over an hour, so I was going to get ready and Cleco everything together and then try and get it put up on here. Get all these holes lined up, and then all of those down through there, and then pull out a few more. Another version of those I didn't show earlier are like a little I don't know, bar clamp kind of thing, but I'd use that maybe down here on the pinch weld where you didn't want to drill a hole. So alright, pick this up and get those through there, and then squeeze that up as tight as I can get it. Now, I do just a little bit of grinding there, but not much. I didn't grind off enough for that overlap. I'll keep everything lined up as best I can. So yeah, but that's looking good. Okay, and then once I get all my Clecos in, so I have a nice thin gap there to deal with, and as I work my way around, I'll just have to push that to line up the panel. But what I'm probably going to do is weld it back here, and then might even stick the door on, or see if I can make me a cardboard template to match this curve, just to make sure when I put the door on that this, I get this right, the curve matches the door. And of course I got everything pulled up tight. So, and my light battery just went dead. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is I did end up with a wider gap here than I wanted. So, but sometimes it is what it is. That I may try and see if I can grind some more down here and then maybe put a jack under here and push that up a little, because I think I could push it up just a little bit without any problem. So yeah, go take a break and I'll get set up to weld. Now, probably one of the most important things that I did before I start any welding is checking all my alignments, because once you weld it up, it's awfully hard to go back. So where I'm going to start at is here in the front, and basically I'm just going to do a bunch of tack welds. As I tack things, I can take off the vice grips off. And here I'm just welding and bridging the gap. And got to keep the wires up out of the way too. Get the slag built up in the nozzle. They don't work very good, but yeah, that's all looking good. Alright, well, that gets you a general idea of what I'm doing. Then I'll get some more done, and I'll come back to the video in a little while. I got the initial welding done. That some of it ain't real pretty, but I'll have to do some grinding on this to, you know, smooth it up and then maybe do some touch up. But next thing I got to do is I'm going to get the door mounted. Or actually, I may just cut it. I think I'll just cut a piece of cardboard, lay up here just to make sure I got, you know, this curvature coming down, because I don't want this to not match up with the door after I get done. And right now I can move this up and down and in and out a little. So, but it's break time. Alright, well, I've taken a little break from welding and started on my grinding up here at the front. They're getting that smoothed up, and see, that allows me to see, you know, like I got, looks like a couple little pinholes in there, and I got right up in here, looks like 1, 2 spots where I need to add a little, and then I got a little bit of tack welding around. But you can see what I was talking about, hard to weld. Easy to burn through. I'm actually going to turn the welder down on its lowest setting, and don't tell how long it's going to take me to fill in that gap, but that's what I'm going to get ready and get started on, is finishing that gap and then getting us here on the back side. But it's looking good. Looking good. That I did a little more welding here and then ground them down in a couple spots up here and got started down there and a little bit there. I still got all these to smooth up, but those won't take too long. But this was the worst, is grinding down this weld. That, and I'm gonna hit that with a flap wheel, but you know, that's in the door jamb, and trying to just make sure I don't have any pinholes that's going to rust through from the back side. But in the overall, there's a spot where I had to hit it again with the welder. But yep, it looking good. But yeah, not bad at all. Oh yeah, now see, I took and cut my piece of cardboard and match it up and make sure I had that pretty close, and I'll need a little filler right there, but I'll wait till I get the door on to do that. Well, I just finished working her down with the flap disc, and you know, everything's smoothed up pretty good. I mean, backside of the cab, you know, this is going to need a little bit of filler, but in the overall, it all looks really good. That, you know, might bring the welder back and hit some of this, but anything that doesn't look like a hole that's going all the way through, probably just going to leave it alone. But yeah, because that looks like a hole right there, and I need to hit those 2 where I had the Clecos. But yeah, I mean, this all smoothed up pretty doggone good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not expected to be perfect. You know, when you get done welding, you just need to have it super close. But looking good. Yeah, I think I probably recorded enough video to finish out episode number 6 on Rusty. That I appreciate you watching. Hope I don't make the videos too long and don't make them boring, but trying to show you as much of what I'm doing as I can. That thanks for watching. That you hope you're enjoying the series of videos. I'd gladly take a thumbs up for a like, and anybody out there that's not a subscriber, I'd love to have you join. That have a great day, and stay tuned for episode number 7. Thanks.